What do you do if your tenant stops paying rent? Let's look at the facts and avoid making mistakes and losing time. Now, right at the start of the tenancy, you want to have given the correct paperwork because you're going to need that. The tenant has to be in 2 full months arrears before you can send any notices. Now, when it comes to rent arrears, you have to send Section 8 notice. Once the notice has expired and should the tenant not have paid any rent, you then apply to the courts. Once you've applied to the courts, you have to make sure all of the paperwork has been sent to the courts. You don't want it thrown out for any reason. Once the courts have received all the paperwork, they will be in touch and they will respond to the tenant as well. Once that's been done, a court date will be set. Now, this can take a long period. It depends on how busy the courts are, so be prepared. If the courts do not award any of the rent arrears to be paid in full, you can use small claims court to pursue the tenant for the rent arrears after the eviction process has finished. Shelter explains, to give tenants notice using a Section 8, you must fill a notice seeking possession on a property let on an assured tenancy. You can give between 2 weeks and 2 months notice depending on which terms they have broken. Ground 8, serious rent arrears. The court must order possession on ground 8 if the tenant owes at least 8 weeks rent if they pay weekly or fortnightly, 2 months rent if they pay monthly, 3 months rent if they pay quarterly or yearly. The tenant must owe the rent when notice is served at the time of the court hearing. An order for possession on ground 8 can take effect during a fixed term if the tenancy agreement allows it. As we all know with the Renters' Rights Bill, Labour are looking to abolish Section 21. However, you can still use that if you're looking for possession of your property. With Section 21, it's still the same process for a possession order. However, you have to wait the 2 full months for the notice of possession. If the tenants do not move out, you then can apply to courts under Section 21, which is the eviction process. You cannot use a Section 21 notice if any of the following apply. If it's less than 4 months since the tenancy started, or the fixed term has not ended, unless there is a clause in the contract which allows you to do this. If you need any further assistance, please contact the team at Connect UK and we'll be happy to help you. If you've got value from this video, please like and subscribe and show your support for the channel.